Hi there, and welcome to video number 6 in this 7-video series. Now today we're going to be talking about increasing profit margin. Now yesterday I said that conversions were my favorite thing, but actually I love this as well, because what's great about this is you can very easily tweak your checkout process and your buying process to increase your profit and margin without coming across as an idiot or a douche or being pushy with your customers. So we're going to talk about this actual systems behind it. And within the context of margin, there are 3 things that I want you to think about at the point of sale, and those are cross sales, upsells, and downsells. Now you may already be doing this, you may not, but if you're not, it's something you should really think about doing. So an upsell is typically something that when you're actually making a purchase, somebody will say to you, well, you're buying this thing, would you like this as well? We think it would really complement what you're buying, so do you fancy buying it? Now, it could be anything from, for example, if somebody's buying some shoelaces, they obviously have a pair of shoes, so maybe your upsell could be some shoe polish. So that's one example of an upsell that you could potentially do. Or similarly with a product like shoelaces, you could potentially say, well, you're buying one pair of shoelaces, would you like another pair of shoelaces for a reduced amount, 50% off? Basically anything you can do to increase the order volume without actually impacting your overall margin. And that's what we're looking to do here. We're looking to actually increase the volume and increase the margin, and an upsell can do that. However, if they say no to that upsell, you can then offer them a downsell, so something which is perhaps of lesser value. So let's go back to the shoelace example, and let's say our upsell is actually a pair of shoes. So let's go for a more expensive thing. So hey, you're buying shoelaces, you might want a nice pair of shoes, check out this lovely loafers that I've got. And if you say no to the loafers, and you say, well, you don't want the loafers, but I've got this really good cream that if you rub into any shoe will restore the leather, and it's absolutely incredible. That's a really good downsell. And it's called a downsell because they've turned down the upsell, and so you're now taking them from a higher price point to a lower price point and offering them something else of value. The next thing you can do is offer a cross sell. Now a cross sell actually is kind of a downsell or upsell, but I also want you to think about, in terms of cross sell, what other product or service which isn't necessarily related to you can you offer your customer who's buying, and this might be with a partner company who has a related product or service. So for example, in our lace selling scenario, if they've turned down the shoes and they've turned down the amazing cream for their shoes, we could offer them a partner deal with somebody who provides rehealing as a service and some discount on that, and then send them to the partner's website or just refer them onto the partner, where we get a commission if they buy. So again, it adds a bump to the order, and that's what we're trying to do at the point of sale. We're trying to just add a little bit more. So what's a really good thing for you to do is think about your products or service and think about what could be complementary either within your existing product range or your service range, but also with any potential business partners, and look forward to some relationships there. And remember that if you're passing them business, it's very likely they may also start to pass you some more business across, which will help with the whole lead referral thing we talked about earlier. So have a think about that and look to try and increase your margin at point of sale using those techniques. Now tomorrow, in the last video of this series, we will be looking at buyer frequency and how to increase that. So I will see you on tomorrow's video.